السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بكم طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول، وزي ما وعدناكم هنكمل مع بعض مراجعة الفوكاب والجرامر اليونت نمبر 5 and unit number 6، ودي أسئلة مجمعة من كتاب المدرسة. Question number 1, choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. Number 1, we a picnic last holiday. طبعا هنا الجرامر بتاعي كان بيتكلم على ايه؟ على الباست سيمبل، فهنا بيقول لي ايه؟ picnic بتاخد فيرب ايه؟ طبعا we had a picnic بتاخد فيرب had. My family and I went to the beach and I a sandy castle. sandy castle هتعمل ايه؟ هتاخد فيرب ايه؟ يبقى and made a sandy castle. I a horse in the forest when we had a picnic there. الهورس هناخد معاه verb drove, rode, went or flew. طبعا I rode a horse. I swam in the sea and a dolphin. طبعا and I saw a dolphin. مش played بقى ولا built ولا had. Now let's move to the grammar. We camped in the forest and in a tent. طبعا انا عندي and تخلي الفيرب اللي هنا ناخد نفس التنس بتاع الفيرب اللي قبله اللي هو الباست سيمبل، يبقى هنا برضو هتبقى slept. Last summer my family a fantastic holiday in Morocco. holiday. طب في last summer يبقى في الباست هتاخد had. We in the sea it was not very warm. طبعا انا ما عنديش كي وورد تقول لي الزمن ده ايه، بس انا عندي كلمة was بتقول لي ان ده في الباست، يبقى هنا ايه؟ we didn't swim. I rode on a camel. I rode on a camel. That was fun. طب عرفت منين انها في الباست؟ عشان عندي rode، ورود في زمان الايه؟ في زمان الماضي. We a city called Marrakesh and we went to a museum. طبعا we visited. We also some delicious food when we were in Morocco. في الباست برضو what is the past of eat؟ طبعا ايه؟ ate. I did a lot of things last holiday. My family in Canada. I visited. I a mountain last year. last year يبقى I climbed. We went to a good restaurant and delicious food. طبعا and ate. I tennis with my friends yesterday. Plays, playing, played. طبعا I played. Now let's move to the second question. Read and correct the underlined word. They didn't travel by car. They past simple هيبقى of walk هيبقى ايه؟ walked. He swam in the sea but he saw any dolphins. طب هو قام في البحر ولكنه شاف؟ المفروض لكنه ما شافش، يبقى هننفي saw والنفي في الباست didn't، يبقى didn't see any dolphin. We did not stay in a hotel. We did not stay in a hotel. We slept in a tent. He doesn't wear a coat because it was a very hot day. طبعا didn't. Number 5, we didn't watch TV. We play basketball. طبعا played. طب ليه played؟ عشان ما ايه؟ الفيرب الاولاني في الايه؟ في الباست. Did you في الكويستشن بعد did بيتحط ايه؟ infinitive ايه؟ infinitive verb. يبقى did you go on holiday. Did you and your family stayed in a hotel؟ برضو هتبقى ايه؟ stay. How you went to school yesterday. ازاي نكون الكويستشن؟ بيبقى how بلا ايه او الكويستشن word plus did plus subject plus infinitive verb. يبقى did you swim. What did you did هتبقى ايه؟ do. What did your mother bought at the market؟ طبعا bought هتتحول ايه للinfinitive اللي هو buy. What do you eat for dinner last night؟ last night يبقى what did you eat؟ What did you eat؟ What sorry there was camels on the beach. طبعا camels دي plural تبقى where. He goes into the cave last holiday. last holiday يبقى ايه؟ يبقى طبعا he went. Mona's father climbs a mountain last week. طبعا هتبقى ايه؟ climbed. I didn't sleep in caves. didn't وراها ايه؟ برافو عليك، وراها الانفينيتيف. يبقى I didn't sleep in caves when I was on holiday. Sammy didn't like يبقى برضو didn't like playing football. The beach weren't far from Said's home. طبعا beach is singular يبقى ايه؟ wasn't. Said's uncle and aunt was in Cairo. sorry معلش أنا خد. Said and Mariam didn't went to the into the cafe into the cave. طبعا هتبقى ايه؟ didn't go. Said's uncle and aunt was in Cairo. طبعا plural يبقى were in Cairo with them. Said didn't swim in the lake. طبعا after didn't is infinitive. Now let's move to unit number 6. Our question معانا في unit number 6. We'll choose the correct answer. Number 1 is not an ingredient. ما هيش ingredient. Rice, nuts, raisins, style. طبعا ليه style ليه يقلب. Is not a cooking verb. Is not a cooking verb. ما هوش verb خاص بالطبخ. Pudding, boil, stir, add. طبعا ليه ايه؟ pudding. لأن في البودنج اللي هو زي المهلبية والكلام ده. You can boil water in a saucepan, teaspoon, bowl, cup. طبعا we can boil water in a saucepan اللي هي الحلة. A lot of cakes and biscuits are bad. bad ايه؟ for our bodies. يعني مضرة لينا. It is a good idea. It is a good idea to eat between 2 and 4 of fruit a day. Spears, species, spices, pieces. طبعا ايه؟ pieces. Now let's move to the grammar part. Beans and vegetables do not have sugar or fat. طبعا do not have sugar is uncountable. يبقى some, much or many. طبعا لان انا عندي النفي يبقى تاخد ايه؟ much. ما تاخدش طبعا some لان some بتيجي في الجمل المثبته. كريم often has snack before he goes to bed. يبقى have ايه؟ a snack. We eat too much sugar cake. It has too much sugar in it. Shouldn't, shouldn't to, should to. طبعا we ايه؟ we shouldn't لأن مش لازم آكل. You always clean your teeth before you go to bed. نضف سنانك قبل ما تروح النوم. should to, shouldn't or shouldn't to. طبعا you ايه؟ you should always. وطبعا should ما بتاخدش وراها ايه؟ to. The saucepan is very hot. You shouldn't ايه؟ touch لأن بعد should و shouldn't infinitive ايه verb. هاني not eat snakes in the classroom. should ولا shouldn't mustn't must to. طبعا should. هتقول لا should. خد بالك عشان هنا في not، اوعى تغلط وتاخد ايه، تاخد shouldn't. I like biscuits with raisins in them. raisins countable ولا uncountable؟ طبعا countable. يبقى I like biscuits with a طبعا ايه a lot of. Are there question are there any tomatoes in the fridge? Have we got rice to make koshri? have we got rice to make koshri؟ طبعا هنا have we got طبعا some مش هتيجي في الكويستشن لان ده مش request ولا offer. يبقى have we got enough rice. There are people in this cafe. Let's go to another one. يلا نروح واحد تاني. يبقى هنا there are too many people. ليه اخترت too many؟ لأن people معدود. There figs in the cupboard. figs اللي هو الايه؟ اللي هو التين. التين ده طبعا هنا ده plural. يبقى عندي هنا بقى ايه؟ are any or aren't some or aren't any. طبعا aren't any لأن any ما بتيجي مع النيجاتيف form. Now let's move to another type of questions. Read and correct the underlined word. You should eat too much chocolate. يبقى طبعا ايه؟ you shouldn't. You should to clean. احنا قلنا should ما يجيش وراها ايه؟ to. يبقى you should clean. Layla feels ill. She should see the doctor. طبعا ايه؟ see فقط لان should وراها infinitive. Are there any hummus? No there isn't. هو بيقول لي no there isn't. يبقى هنا ايه؟ is there any hummus? There are any peppers too. there are any peppers too. طيب دي جملة مثبتة يبقى there are some peppers too. Is there some cheese? يبقى is there any cheese? Are there any figs? No there are. يبقى no there aren't لأنها في صيغة النفي. There is some raisins. There is some raisins. يبقى تبقى ايه؟ تبقى there are لأن raisins جمع. There aren't any hummus. قلنا الهمس uncountable. يبقى ايه؟ يبقى there isn't. يبقى there isn't any hummus. Is there any cheese? Yes there isn't. طبعا هنا ايه؟ yes there is. There aren't any olive. There aren't any olive. الأوليف طبعا هي معدودة. يبقى there aren't any ايه؟ olives. Are there some؟ هنا ايه؟ ده question طبعا. ده هنا ايه question. يبقى are there ايه؟ any nuts in the cupboard? Yes there are. There is any salt? Yes there is. طيب هنا question يبقى there is? No, it will be is there. هنعمل cross ما بينهم. Are there any apple on the tree this year? No there are not. طبعا الاي هنا بيقول لي are there يبقى دي هنا ايه؟ apples. There is some salt but there are some crisps. طب هو بيقول لي there is some salt يبقى but ايه؟ يبقى there aren't any crisps. We shouldn't drink a lot of water. طبعا we ايه؟ we should. We shouldn't has drinks with a lot of sugar. طبعا احنا قلنا shouldn't وراها infinitive يبقى we shouldn't have.
You should eating. نفس الكلام برضو should وراها infinitive يبقى you should eat a lot of fruit. You should eat too many crisps and cakes. طبعا ايه shouldn't. There aren't enough milk to make hot chocolate. طبعا المilk is uncountable يبقى there isn't. There are too much people in the market. طبعا ال people countable يبقى there are too many people in the market. وبكده نكون وصلنا لنهاية درسنا النهاردة. تابعونا في فيديوهات قادمة هنراجع مع بعض إن شاء الله dialogues and how to write a paragraph. Until we meet again, goodbye and